here's a empty Ableton project, and I've just put a grand piano in here, which is one of the stock instruments. Then insert an empty MIDI clip. It'd help, wouldn't it? Right, let's expand that out. When we're going to go for the Dorian Phrygian flat 2 thing, so we'll start from E and then F, G, A, B, C sharp and D, and that's probably the whole scale, and then we can put we can end with an E up the top there. Now let's play it. Pretty boring, doesn't do anything. So probably want it to be a little bit slower. So I'll select them all, do ×2. And again, it's not very interesting because it's going up like that. So just for fun, you can select a few like that, hit reverse, and then maybe do that. There we go. Maybe do that here as well. Just reverse those and then reverse those. Maybe move them about a bit. There we go. Okay. So that's the fun bit. Now once we've got something fairly dull there, we can go down here to the bottom where you've got velocity. Click this little arrow down here, and we can also add, you can't see it, it's just off the screen. Hang on, let me move that up. See, you've got velocity here, and at the bottom you've got chance. So hit chance and you get another panel here. And this is the percent the notes played, and by default they're set to 100. So now we can muck around with these, and let's stick our root E to about 60, and then the rest let's put around 50. There we go. And as you can see, now it plays, it doesn't play them all, but it's a bit boring doing it with one. So what we'll do is this track now, right click on it and duplicate it. So now we've got 2 of them. So I can hit the other one. And they're playing a similar thing, so we can pan them, so you've got one side then the other. You can start to hear them do different things. And the other thing we can do is offset one against the other. So we can take this one and use this little thing here, and that tells you where it begins. Or even make them one after the other slightly, so I'll do that one late. And that's all very well, and it's kind of okay, but what I did do on my other track, I added another return track here and put an effect in, and I used the audio effects. I used the grain delay, so put that in there. Well, maybe. drag it across, stick it in there. And I use frequency and I put it about there. Obviously nothing's happened yet until I turn these in, so let's do this. So you've got a nice little melody going on there. Now to make it a little bit more, do the Steve Reich phasing thing, we can take one of them, make it slightly longer, so its length is, it says it's 1 at the moment, so we can do 1.1 maybe, make it slightly longer, and then add another note in here, so let's put an A and maybe a C sharp in there, and then we need to extend the, there we go. Now I can move this back now because they're gradually offset with each other. Now for even more fun, let's create another one of these. And then edit this. So maybe reverse that a bit. And let's muck around with the charts on these. So let's make the G more likely to play, and the A maybe, and then the root a little bit higher as well, and the E up there. And maybe some extra notes in here for fun. Put an A in there. And now then we can use further automation. If I click on both of these and go down to this arrow thing, we can do follow action. And what this will do, it will make those clips flick between each other. So if you'll watch here, it will play. Actually, if it does that, go previous. So I'll click on that and that will go. And then it's playing this one. And back to the other one. Now we can add another one, and let's just for fun do another one here. And what we'll do on this one, we'll take the notes down an octave. Goes into the low range, then up again. You could obviously copy this to the other side as well. highlight both of those and do the same again. And that's all the notes we're kind of playing, so I highlight all over them. And there we go, really. You should look at the other options on here as well. So if I highlight these, you can see the follow actions. You can also do any, and so that would completely randomise it. I don't know what jump does. So we can do any. And then we can muck around with the grain delay maybe. Seems to do funny things. Delay turn. Sort of a dotted delay. We could go really deep. I don't like this spray one though. And there we go.